Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, or welcome to the channel if you are new here. Please remember to like, subscribe and comment, helps a bunch, really shows your support and really helps my channel along the way. Today, I'm really excited about today's topic because Dr. Dre confirmed that Eminem will be releasing a new album come later this year. And that makes me very excited as a long time Eminem fan. So with that being said, let's get on with today's episode, shall we? So the legendary Dr. Dre has announced that Eminem will have a new album coming out sometime later this year, which is very exciting. I was absolutely buzzing when I heard that news because I'm a long-time Eminem fan. Fresh off his traffic-stopping Hollywood Walk of Fame induction ceremony, Dr. Dre made his first late-night television appearance in 30 years as a guest on Tuesday's Jimmy Kimmel Live, where the rapper, producer mogul reunited with Snoop Dogg and 50 Cent and announced that Eminem will have a new album dropping later this year. Dre, whose birth name is Andre Womor Young, drew major players in the rap game and brought out a crowd so large that Hollywood Boulevard had to be briefly shut down, in true Dr. Dre fashion, I might add. And congratulations Dr. Dre on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Huge honour and well deserved in my opinion as well. The Compton native was joined at the ceremony by Exhibit, fellow rapper 50 Cent, and his longtime friend Snoop Dogg and protege Eminem. If I got the word protege wrong, I do apologise, but just go with it for the sake of it. Later, at the close of his segment on Kimmel's Tuesday show, Dre dropped the announcement about Eminem's forthcoming album. Eminem is working on his own album, which is coming out this year. He said it was okay for me to make an announcement right here on the show, said Dre, who has a production credit on some of the album tracks. I'm actually going to get the entire album for the first time tomorrow. I haven't heard anything complete that I've done, but I'm going to hear it and he's putting out the album in 2024. Massive news right there for any Eminem fan. This is the news that we've all been waiting for in some sort of way or another. And one interesting part of this news, Dr. Dre did not actually clarify what exactly he's doing on the album. Is he actually taking part on the vocals? Is he dropping some lines? Or instead, is he just doing his usual producing stuff? You know, adding a mix here and there, a little sprinkle to a beat. You know, the usual stuff he does for his work behind the scenes. Either way, I would love to hear Dr. Dre on an Eminem song because why the hell not? These guys are legendary, they have great chemistry together, and without Dr. Dre, there wouldn't be an Eminem, if we're being honest with ourselves. This new release will be Eminem's 12th studio album. Following 2020's Music to Be Murdered By, that album debuted at number 1 on the Billboard 200 chart to become Eminem's 10th consecutive album to achieve this feat. Dre brought the rapper to national attention by signing him to a major label deal and producing his 1998 breakout hit My Name Is, and 2 other tracks on the Detroit native's debut record. 4 years later, Dre played the same mentor role to another protege, rapper 50 Cent, who also joined him on Jimmy Kimmel on Tuesday with Snoop Dogg, the rap's mogul longtime friend and collaborator. The two told Kimmel's audience stories of their years working with Dre, from 90s hits from Dre's debut masterpiece of Chronic back in 1992, through 50 Cent's Dre produced In the Club over a decade later, and through their appearance together at the 2022 Super Bowl halftime show, which was absolutely legendary. It had, obviously, Dr. Dre, Eminem, Snoop Dogg, 50 Cent, Kendrick Lamar, and then Mary J. Blige. So that was a phenomenal time, watching from my own TV that is, not actually being there live. Dre began his career as a founding member of the gangster rap group NWA, and was later a central figure on the West Coast G-Funk hip-hop. The release of the Chronic 93 captured him to the top of the rap game as an artist and president of Death Row Records. He went on to found Aftermath Records and become one of the rap genre's most sought after producers in the 2000s. He then had a second act as founder and CEO of Beats Electronics, which was bought by Apple 6 years after his debut for $3.4 billion. Wow. In $70 million to USC to create a new academy there and 10 million to Compton High School. So with this news of Eminem debuting a new album sometime later this year, many people have been speculating over the title of that album. What will it be called? Some people think it could be called the Slim Shady LP 2, which is a nice little callback to his Slim Shady days. Although I'll be very interested to know how Slim Shady will be in the year 2024 compared to how he was back in the day. For those who don't know, Slim Shady was like this alter ego Eminem created, so you can say and write a lot of crazy shit to which where you can get away with it. Like, that's not me, I'm Eminem. Slim Shady is the one who said this, or he's the one who wrote that. I'm not responsible for it, in some ways. And then it's the Eminem Show, Part 2. Or the final Eminem Show, as some people call it. Which could mean it's just the final album that Eminem will ever be releasing. I think not. Eminem is somebody who dedicated his life to music, especially hip-hop. He was always writing it in the beginning, he was always grinding, and that never stopped. Even to this day, he's always grinding. He's always writing, he's always making stuff up in the studio, either for himself or other artists. So that man knows nothing but work. And respect to him for that. And for that longevity as well, because not many people will probably have the same passion for the music business, or any sort of business for that matter, once you've been doing it for such a long time, such a high bar as well for that matter. I personally don't have an opinion on what the album will be called. I'm just hoping for a really good solid album. Wish for is a solid album. I am very curious to know the title, but at the same time, you can name it Mars Spaghetti before I give a shit, and I'll still buy it. You know what I mean? That's just how much of a fan I am of his music. But with that being said, I would like to know your guys' thoughts on this. Are you an Eminem fan? Are you excited for a new album for Eminem in 2024? What's your feelings on what the title might be called for the new album? Do you have any theories? If so, let me know down below. But until next time, take care, stay safe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye for now.